Hey, what up everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here tonight talking all about UFC 194 and the main event. That all was about 30 seconds. I really can't believe how short this fight was. I really can't believe that there's people out there that had to pay money for this. But at the same time, people really don't complain about the Ronda Rousey fights that have been like this. The fight was 13 seconds is what UFC is reporting it as. But wow. Basically, it was a show, bringing all these guys out to the ring with Conor McGregor coming down to the Irish folk music, followed up with the Notorious B.I.G. coming through with Notorious. And then we got Jose Aldo coming out to, what was that song? King of the City by Jay-Z, something like that. I believe it was off of that movie soundtrack for that Denzel Washington movie. I can't remember what it was. But you had the interim champion coming in against the real champion, Jose Aldo. Hasn't lost in 2 years. Of course, this is for the cover of UFC 2. Conor McGregor is going to be on the cover next to Ronda Rousey. Two of the biggest stars in UFC, of course, Ronda Rousey, who just lost her fight to Holly Holm on the big last UFC show that went down. But this caps off a fun weekend of fights. Of course, Frankie Edgar getting the win last night, and then I believe the German girl beating Paige Van Zant the night before. But this fight came down to the guys coming into the middle of the octagon. Conor McGregor sort of had his hands up, it was like he was trying to punch, but at the same time he was trying to play defense. They sort of traded back and forth. Conor McGregor came across with a left-hand cross, and then Aldo, basically, dodged that one, and then Conor McGregor threw another left hand that really connected with Aldo, and Aldo was going down to the mat, and as he was coming down, he really connected with the punch. Out of all three punches that were landed in this one, Jose Aldo's punch on his way down was harder than either of the other ones that Conor hit him with, and as Aldo fell to the ground, honestly, it was like a moment in time where Conor looked at him like he couldn't believe that he went down as well. Conor McGregor jumped on top and just pounded him twice with his fist. Hammer punch, and the referee jumped in and said, "This one's done." Conor McGregor immediately jumped up on the cage. I don't even think he knew what happened. It was like this fight was going to restart or something like that. It was over so fast. The UFC is saying that it ended in 13 seconds. Conor McGregor came into the center. He did his post-match interview and basically said nobody can take that left when he throws it. And he said this is for Ireland. He said that he was trying to soak in every second of the weigh-ins yesterday because he just didn't want to get off the stage. He didn't want to leave. When interviewed, Aldo, through his translator, basically said that the people out there, they didn't get a fight. He wants an immediate rematch. He says he wasn't in a fight and that he basically wants to show what he can do against Conor. We'll have to see what they want to do. For as long standing as a champion as Jose Aldo was and how many guys that he beat, throughout the whole weight class, we'll have to see. But I guarantee you that Jose Aldo will be getting a shot. More than likely, it might be after the Frankie Edgar fight that was set up last night by Frankie Edgar beating Chad Mendes. But then again, there's 3 fights in this division for Conor McGregor to go through. He's going to have to fight Aldo again. He's definitely going to have to fight Frankie Edgar. And I know that Chad Mendes, even though he might have to fight to get it and win, but Mendes deserves a rematch after, he put up such a fight against Conor without a camp and really put up a fight during that fight back in July.